name is SammiCake, and welcome to Vlognesday. How are all of you lot doing? As you can probably tell, I dyed my hair pink. Literally yesterday, I woke up and I thought, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna dye my hair pink. And that's exactly what I did. And it's like a bubblegum pink. I absolutely love it. It looks so cool. So awesome. It turned out a lot better than I expected. I didn't think it turned out this good. So, that was awesome. Also, I got to say, sorry this vlog is a little bit late today. Yeah, I've been feeling a bit on and off lately. Just to say that. And I did already record vlog, and I decided to re-record it because one, I had blonde hair. I hadn't dyed my hair then. And two, it recorded in 720p 60fps rather than 1080p 30fps. And I can't record 1080p 60fps, by the way. So I thought, oh, no, I don't want a 720p video. I'd rather have 1080p. So we recorded it. So here I am. But yes, the big news is that I dyed my hair pink. Because pink. It looks awesome. I also bought a few things for myself. I spoiled myself a little bit. I mean, we all need to spoil ourselves a little bit sometimes, don't we? Yeah. So I bought myself Fire Emblem Fates. I got for limited edition. If you get for limited edition, you get all 3 games. So that is Birthright, Conquest, and Revelation on 1 game card. This is the main reason why I wanted this limited edition one. And I have no regrets. I've been playing for Birthright route so far, and I've got about 30 hours on it, and I still haven't completed it. I think I'm close to completing it, actually. But it is so good. I really like Fire Emblem. The first Fire Emblem game I played was Awakening, so that was the last one. And I just completely fell in love with it. So to get pretty much 3 Fire Emblem games in 1 game, that's so awesome! So I've been playing that quite a bit recently. Also, another game I've been playing recently is Grand Theft Auto Online, because you might have saw me do that video. So I've been playing that recently. I don't even know what the hell I do on that, but somehow I'm addicted to that as well. And yeah, I don't know what it is with Grand Theft Auto Online. It's just, I just put my own music on the car, in the car radio thing. So, on South Radio, I can just listen to Foo Fighters all the time. Because Foo Fighters is what I used to listen to when me and my dad would go on a big journey, like a long road journey. We'd put some Foo Fighters on. And it's just so nice just to reminisce that. I also spoiled myself with another little thing. Woo! So I haven't actually showed this off in my vlog yet, but I did show it on Instagram like a week ago. But I got this Club Nintendo for Legend of Zelda Link on Epona, and it's gold. Oh, it's not made out of real gold, it's just painted gold. But it's really rare, there's only 3,800 of these. And I just had to get it. I really, really love it. Oh, it's so beautiful. And it's all mine. I'm so happy I actually got one of these. I mean, if you're not a Zelda fan, you're probably thinking, what the hell? Why would you get that? But for me, it's just oh! I sound like a horse. I sound like a pony. But it's amazing. I absolutely love this thing. Oh, it's so cool. So yes, I spoiled myself with this. I have no regrets because it is a beauty. An absolute beauty. One last thing is that I got this monster. It's called Monster Punch. And I don't think I've ever tried it out before, so I was going to drink it later, but I thought, because I never tried it out before, I'm going to do a taste test on this vlog. Let's do it. I really like my monster. And I haven't had a monster in a while, so I deserve one. Oh my god, the smell test is already ringing all the bells. It is amazing, the smell. Oh my god, it smells like sweets and candies and and fruity. Well, I don't think it's like fruit punch, so. Taste isn't as good as it smells. I mean, it does taste good, but it's very watered down, it tastes. But it's still awesome. I actually quite like that. And it's a bit watered down, but it's still nice tasting. Another thing I want to talk about, this might be the last thing I talk about, is I put another HDD in my freaking computer because for some odd reason I've got like 1 terabyte worth of games. I download so many games and I don't know why. I really need to just like delete some, but I always think, but what if I end up playing this sometime soon? I'm an idiot. Like I got like Wolfenstein on it and I never played Wolfenstein before. But I want to like play it eventually one day, but I download it on there just in case. That day sometime comes, which probably would never come. So there's like 30 gigabytes there. I got like Far Cry 3 and 4 on it as well, I think. Definitely got Far Cry 4, but I did actually play Far Cry 4 on my computer before. So I got all these games downloaded. So I put another HDD in it so I can actually like put my YouTube editing stuff on there so I can have more space to do recording, which is going to be awesome. But I had so much trouble with it because my keyboard decided to not work afterwards. For some odd reason, the driver messed up. No idea how. I literally just had to play around with the driver settings and it somehow worked. No idea how. It's the most randomest thing ever. But to be fair, my computer is my keyboard isn't really meant to be compatible with Windows 10, so that probably is a bit why it didn't work. But as long as it's working now, thank God. But I really want a PCIe SSD. That'd be so cool because it's one that actually like slots into the motherboard, and it's like 5 times. Is it 3 or 5? I don't know. It's like 3 or 5 times faster than a normal SSD, and a normal SSD is like 3 or 5 times faster than a HDD or something. I don't know. So imagine that, especially playing stuff like Grand Theft Auto, because the loading screen for Grand Theft Auto is so long, and I could just get over with just like that. I can't flick very well. So I really want one of them. They're really expensive. Ugh. But hopefully one day, maybe. Anyway, Pink Cake is going to do cake runs. So if you have a question for me for Vlognesday, use hashtag cake runs in the comments below down there. And for this week, I'm going to answer questions. Woohoo! Let's get on. I'll try this quickly. First question from Normal, and he says, my picture is weird, right? It is. It's weird. That was on Instagram because me and Phil, we went to this park and we went like up a slide, and then we just sat up there for ages playing around on Facebook on my iPod. And yeah, one of the things we did, that was one of the things we did on Instagram, where for some odd reason my teeth became his face, and his face was where my teeth was meant to be, or my mouth. It was so weird looking. I mean, you can see it in that picture there, but it was so funny and weird looking. It's just, I just love things like that when they like break and it just looks hilarious. Oh, but yeah, it's a weird profile picture. Another question for Normal, and he asks, which is better, The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, or Majora's Mask? Twilight Princess, because I don't know, I can't really get that into Majora's Mask. I think it's because I feel like it's a bit shorter, but it has more side quests, which in a way is kind of a good thing, but I think I would actually prefer more main quests. I don't know. But you keep asking these sort of questions, so my favourite like Zelda games are in this order, which is Ocarina of Time is number 1. Wind Waker, actually no. Third, I don't even know actually. Yeah, I go with Twilight Princess as number 2. Number 3 is Wind Waker. Number 4 is Skyward Sword. Number 5 is probably Majora's Mask. And I don't know after that really. Oh, actually, A Link Between Worlds was amazing. Oh, actually that'd probably be number 6 because it's still quite short. It's on 3DS. Then number 7, I don't know. Could be any of them now. I don't know. But yes, I really like Zelda games, as you probably know. We got a joke from Normal this time. So he says, knock knock, who's there? Tank. Tank who? You're welcome. Because it sounds like thank you. I actually quite like that joke. That was hilarious. I say it's hilarious and I barely laugh. It was actually funny. I sound so sarcastic when I say that. I don't mean, I'm not sarcastic. It was actually funny. Give me a chance! I've already recorded this once before. Another question for Normal, and he asked, will you ever go to America with Phil or stay in England? I mean, it would be nice to visit America with Phil. It really does depend how much money I can actually get to go to America. Plus, I'm a bit anxious about it as well because I've never really, well, I have been on a plane before, but the last time I was on a plane was when I was like 10 years old. So, doing that all by myself, being the person I am, it's scary business. But it'd be so cool to go to America, but I wouldn't ever live there. I really like it in England, surprisingly enough, because I love how compact it is. I feel like it's better to get from one place to another because you could just drive there. I mean, I know you can go on planes in America to get to one place to another, but it's a freaking plane. I like it more in England where you just drive there. So cool. So, I would probably prefer to live and stay in England, but in America there's loads more opportunities for YouTubers, so I probably would need to visit there if YouTube ever becomes a thing for me. If. Another question for Normal, and he says, did you know it takes Jack 6 hours to make a video? I mean, I don't know. In some ways it does surprise me, in some ways it doesn't. It really depends on the video. For one of my like Uncharted or Murdered or Twilight Princess video, it takes like an hour and a half to record sometimes, and then probably about an hour to two, actually yeah, about 2 hours to edit, and then I've got to render it afterwards. So, and I also got to prepare videos before editing as well, so that takes probably another 30 to 40 minutes or so. So, for those ones, I guess it can take around 6 hours, maybe, because you always have to make a thumbnail too. And yeah, for bigger videos I can understand why, but for smaller videos like Happy Wheels, Eevee, just random crap flash games, I don't really see how those could take 6 hours. Because you can be recording it for about 20 to 30 minutes I guess, and then it takes about 30 to 40 minutes to edit, maybe a bit 50 if you're stretching it. And then you got to make a thumbnail and other stuff. So it will take about 3 or 4 hours still probably, but 6 hours is a bit of a stretch I think. So I don't know if that's actually true, especially since he always he keeps going out, he keeps going abroad, and he needs to like get videos done ahead of time, which means he needs to be working like over 12 hours a day so he can get that extra video done in that day. And if he does 6 hours to do one video, and he does 2 videos daily, that's 12 hours a day. That I don't know. I don't think he does that and replies to comments and Twitter, etc, etc. Unless the 6 hours include comments and stuff, that makes more sense. But yeah, I don't know. Another question for Normal, and he asked, would you rather dye your hair back to brown or to red? I would rather not dye it all now because it's pink. But probably red. I mean, when I was younger, I did dye my hair red. I don't know why. I just liked having unusual colours, and red was like the closest one I could have really, because I was still in school. Couldn't really walk around with pink hair or blue hair, so I went red. Well, I did actually have cosmic blue hair, but that was pretty much like black hair with a tint of blue to it, which was barely visible. That was really nice. But yeah, I would probably prefer to go to red hair rather than brown hair. But I'd rather stay this colour because this colour is awesome! No question for Normal, and he asked, Legend of Zelda or Dark Souls? Zelda. I mean, you know how obsessed I am with Zelda. Although Dark Souls is still a really awesome game, it is probably about my 3rd, 4th favourite game series out there. I don't know. I think Pokemon's my 2nd favourite, so Dark Souls might be my 3rd. But yeah, it is such a great game series, so yeah, I love it. Next question is from Black and Rose, and he asks, which game would you love to have VR put into and why? I don't know, there's quite a few games out there that could implement VR, and to be honest, I don't even know if they already have VR. So something like Skyrim would be so awesome with VR. I mean, imagine that, just using the sticks. Yeah, controllers, and then go, wow, 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 and hitting dragons and stuff. That'd be so cool. But then also, I was thinking Grand Theft Auto would be another game that would be awesome with VR, because some of the views you can get in Grand Theft Auto is just amazing. I mean, it looks so aesthetically good. I really like GTA for that. So that'd be another good game with VR. No Man's Sky, because I know you like No Man's Sky. And I like it too. I really can't wait for that to come out. But if that had VR, that'd be so cool. Oh, because the world seems so vibrant and awesome. And yeah, that'd be aesthetically pleasing as well. So basically, any game that would be very aesthetically pleasing or would look awesome to do, such as sword fighting. Haha. Next question is from Whiskey Burrell James, and he asks, once you finish uploading a video, do you keep the footage or do you delete it all? I delete the raw footage like a day after it's been uploaded usually. I don't like deleting it the day it's being uploaded, but just in case there's like an error with it and I have to re-upload it or something. So yeah, I mean, I can't exactly keep all my raw footage because sometimes it can take like 200 gigabytes, like my Minecraft story mode video. That took like 200 gigabytes. So having that much, that'd be just ridiculous. I cannot keep the sort of files. I usually keep the thumbnail stuff though. I like have this like Photoshop thumbnail thing, and it has all of the things on there. I probably should wipe it out, but I don't. So I can always just go back and get another of my thumbnails. But that's about it really. I don't keep the raw footage. I usually keep the uploaded version of it for a while until there's another version of it out. So let's say if I did Twilight Princess HD episode 6, I'll keep that until episode 7 is done and uploaded, and I'll get rid of the 6th one. So that way it's easier to get to the outro bit of the video. Yeah, I usually have to delete them because it just takes up so much space. And then another question from James is, he asks, do I have any plans in watching Independence Day in cinemas? No. I don't actually know if it's still out with cinemas, but we was meant to be watching Warcraft, but we didn't, and I don't know if it's still out. So that's something I want to watch. And also Finding Dora. Oh, that'd be so cute. I want to watch that. So Independence Day is not really my style, I don't think. Next question is Anthony, and he asks, what do you think of Brexit? I can't remember everything you said in that, but you pretty much said it was like corrupted, being with corrupted people. But to be fair, anything we do will pretty much be with corrupted people. Like, one thing I was really peed off about voting for EU was, because you know I said before, I would rather stay in the EU, but then I saw this advert about the NHS, and then afterwards I was like, oh, maybe we should actually leave. Because they're saying how they can have 350 million for the NHS, and they could build a new hospital every day. And I was just like, oh, we could do so much for the NHS, it'd be really awesome. But then they said that like not all that money would actually go towards NHS, it would go to a variety of different things. The day that we voted, the day the results came in that we're leaving the EU, this was like a few hours later after the results came in. And it was just seemed really misleading in a way. I know they didn't specifically say that all that money would go towards NHS, but a lot of people was relying on that money to go to the NHS, and it just seems so misleading. And it's just, I don't know, politics is all corrupted, and I'd rather stay far away from it. I really do. But I don't know, I don't really mind if we leave EU, I don't really mind if we stay in EU. I probably should care. And to be honest, I don't really feel like I have a right to complain about it, because I did not vote. I cannot make up my choice, and to be fair, I'm pretty half-assed about these sort of things. So I did not vote. I don't really have the right to complain about what the results are. So I don't mind. I'm just not first anymore, really. EU can do whatever. Well, the UK can do whatever they like, just as long as it doesn't bother me too much, which it probably will bother me too much, but I still just float by life. Last question this week is from Anthony again, and he says, will you play Super Mario Maker again? Sorry. It really stresses me out, that game, and I feel like a bit under pressure when I play that game because I feel like I have to or meant to get these courses done. And the courses I get given, I know mainly is from you, sorry. This is really difficult and it puts me under so much pressure, it stresses me out so much, and I just can't do it. I can't deal with it anymore. To be fair, the last video I recorded, I actually tried recording it like probably like a week before that or so. And that just went so bad. Because there was a spider in my room, a gigantic spider. So I got really scared. And then when Phil took care of that, a few minutes later, a wasp was in my room. So I got scared again. I ran out and I slipped and fell over and I really hurt my leg, scraped up my ankle by my foot. And it was just not nice. And I was just so stressed out after that. Really stressed out. I just had enough Super Mario Maker because I fell over. Because of the wasp in my room whilst recording Super Mario Maker. I think I would have been I think I'd be more calm if I wasn't so stressed out from doing Super Mario Maker. So I'm just going to blame Super Mario Maker for me falling over. Yay! But yeah, I won't be recording any more Super Mario Maker, but I might still play it a little bit in my free time. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I've got so many games to play in my free time as it is, and I don't really have much free time. So, I don't know. We'll see. But I probably won't record any more. Plus 10 is a good number, I guess. If I did actually return to Super Mario Maker, I think I'll probably just go and do easy courses, which might be a bit more boring to watch. And that's it for all these cake twins this week on Vlognesday. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you have a question, you just hashtag cake twins in the comments below right there. And next week I'll answer it on Vlognesday. Once again, sorry this Vlognesday is up late. I have no idea what time it's going to be up because it is... Oh, notifications, gosh. 15:41. 15:41 when I'm recording this on the Wednesday. Sorry! It's meant to go up at 2 o'clock and it's 3:40, so nearly 2 hours ago. But I'll try to upload this as soon as possible. I'll try to edit it as quick as possible, etc, etc. So I'm going to leave the video here of Vlognesday. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like, comment, subscribe. All of it is so great appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. For my social medias down below or right there. And that's it for this video of Vlognesday. Hope you enjoyed it and I hope you have a cake-tastic day. Bye bye! What happened to me? Last week I had some Domino's pizza. Oh, wait. We had Domino's. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. You know I'm gonna be working hard when I drink some freaking Monster. This is like my energy drink. Right, it's an energy drink. This is my source of energy on days like this when I'm like charging ahead and trying to get things done. Woohoo!